guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing a recipe video a little bit differently than the other recipe videos that I've shown. I kind of wanted to cook it with you in a way. I have a tiny kitchen, as you can see, and I don't really have a counter space that I can set the camera in front of, so like this is what I'm working with. So if you guys like this setup and you like this style of cooking video, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to be lowering the camera and angling it towards this counter so you can see everything that I'm doing. And today we're making tofu scramble with vegan bacon and hash browns. It's going to be your all-American classic breakfast veganized. I love to have this breakfast on weekends because it is slightly more time consuming, but everything comes together rather quickly and it's really filling and delicious. Let's just get started into this video because there are quite a few steps to this process. So the first thing we're going to start off is cooking up our hash browns. I'm using the Ore-Ida potatoes O'Brien with onion and peppers. You can use whatever kind of hash browns you want. So I'm going to put these in my frying pan and get these started first on the oven because these take the longest to cook. So because I'm only making this for one, I'm not going to do the whole bag. Usually I do almost the whole bag if I'm making it for 2 people though, but this is enough hash browns for me. They will cook down slightly, so always do a little bit more than you think you need. So next we're going to work on our tofu scramble. I prefer firm tofu. Some people like extra firm, some people use silken tofu. Whatever texture of tofu you want, just pick that. I think this one resembles a nice firm scrambled egg texture. Silken tofu is going to be more of like a runny scrambled egg. So all you have to do to prepare your tofu is cut it open and drain the water out and put it in your pan. Now all you have to do is break it up, and you can do this with your hands or a little spoon, and you're just gonna want to break it up like this and get it into like a crumbly texture that resembles scrambled eggs. So once it's crumbled, you're going to take it over to the heat and cook it for about a few minutes until most of the water is gone, and then you will season it. I don't have exact measurements for these seasonings, but I will try to come up with measurements for you guys in the down bar. So I'm going to bring this over to the stove and get this cooking, and I'll bring it back to show you how much of the seasonings that I put in. So while my hash browns and my tofu are cooking, I'm going to prep the tomatoes. So you can use whatever tomatoes you like. I get this variety pack from Costco because I like having all the different kinds. You can use all red tomatoes, you can use cherry tomatoes, whatever kind of tomatoes you want. Doesn't make a difference. You can also do peppers and onions, you can do spinach, you can do spinach and tomato, spinach and onions, mushrooms, whatever you like in your scrambled eggs, you can add to the scrambled tofu. To the tofu, I'm going to add my tomatoes and just stir those in to combine them. I'm also going to start seasoning my tofu at this point. Most of the water has cooked down, so I'm going to add some salt. And we're going to do garlic powder. Onion powder, paprika, and lastly a little bit of turmeric. and then mix it all up and watch it change colors. Now we're going to let it cook a little longer before we add the nutritional yeast. That's the thing that we add in last. Now you're going to cook it maybe another minute or so, taste it, and add any seasoning that you feel like it needs, and then add the nutritional yeast, stir it in, and you're good to go, you're done. Now I'm going to add the nutritional yeast, and like I said, this is personal preference. I like a lot of nutritional yeast. You can add however much you want. And then I just stir it in. You can give it one last taste, but then turn it off, take it off the heat, cover it with a lid because your hash browns probably won't be done at this point. If you want some vegan bacon, now would be the time to put it on. So I'm going to show you that real quick, and we're nearly there with our vegan meal. So for the bacon, I'm using the same pan as the tofu scramble. I just rinsed it out, and you're gonna add a tiny bit of grapeseed oil, coconut oil, whatever your oil preference is. And today I'm using the Smart Bacon by Light Life. Honestly, I only like two kinds of vegan bacon, and it's this and tempeh bacon. So this is what it looks like out of the package. I've just cut two sides off and peel it open just like regular bacon and take however many strips you want out. Then you're just going to follow the instructions on whatever kind of bacon you have. For this one, you just kind of cook them one side, flip them. Here is the finished product. We got tofu scramble, hash browns, and a piece of toast with the bacon on top and some tofu scramble on top, just because that's the way I like to eat it. And there you have it. That's my go-to vegan breakfast. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more cooking videos like this, leave me a comment down below and I'll be sure to do them. I love trying out new recipes and things like that, and it might be fun to make a little series of me trying out vegan recipes that you guys suggest, or some of my favorite vegan recipes. So I'm starving, so I'm gonna go eat this, and I'll see you guys in my next video.